please subscribe to the channel. If you press the bell icon, you'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. Today's trending topic covers 10 scenarios that could rock the world in 2022. I'm Sage for Kalkine Media. While the world is recovering from the catastrophic impacts of the coronavirus pandemic, it is expected to gain momentum in the coming months or years. The Economist Intelligence Unit, or the EIU, has come out with its Risk Outlook 2022 report, which has listed certain significant events that have a high probability of striking the world next year. So let us talk about the 10 threats that may jeopardize global security next year. Beginning with new COVID-19 variants. Though the vaccine rollout has been successful in general, the vaccine-resistant COVID-19 variants are still a moderate threat to the positive economic forecasts for 2022. The EIU report warns that the cycle of booster shots and new vaccines will have to continue perpetually. Next on the list, severe climate events. The EIU report warns that climate change may lead to increased frequency of droughts, leading to food shortages, devastating fires, and other environmental events. Multi-crop failures may lead to rising prices, which would in turn amplify the global inflationary trends. Worsening of the US-China ties. The two biggest global superpowers, China and the US, are competing to establish their dominance over the world. The US has been imposing various restrictions on China in areas of trade, technology, finance, as well as investment, and has been pressuring other countries to do the same via sanctions. US stock market crash. Soaring energy prices, disruption of supply chains, and a very loose monetary policy have all led to the rising inflation in the United States. The monetary policy may thus be tightened by the Federal Reserve, which could in turn lead to a hike in interest rates by mid-2022 and eventually lead to a stock market crash. Property crash in China. The Chinese economy is at a huge threat of financial contagion as debt-ridden property giant Evergrande has been having financial troubles, and several other Chinese real estate firms are also over-leveraged, like Evergrande, which may lead to the worsening of market sentiments and eventually to enormous defaults in the Chinese real estate sector. Tough financial conditions also has made the list. Due to rebounding commodity prices, the emerging nations have a greater threat of being exposed to rising inflationary pressures. Widespread social unrest. There's a very high probability that the income and quality of life of people will be impacted, leading to a spike in social unrest next year. CHINA-TAIWAN conflict. Though there's a low probability of a military conflict between China and Taiwan, its impact may be very high. An interstate cyber war. The report has warned that cyber attacks would be on a rise. Critical infrastructure would likely be attacked, which would lead to destabilization of economies across the globe. Worsening of the EU-China ties. The EU-China relations have deteriorated after the EU imposed sanctions on China in March, and this may moderately impact the wider global economy and call for EU-US cooperation over China. And hopefully that report was informative for you. If you do like the information, please like, share, comment on the video below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. If you press the bell icon, you'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. But for more information and regular updates, do head to the website. It's kalkinemedia.com. I'm Sage for Kalkine Media.